you ever felt overwhelmed by the difficulties in life? The inner strength comes from a clear perception of self and reality. Real power does not come from the outside world, but from our inner awareness. Through self-awareness, we can not only understand our emotions, but also build indestructible inner strength to help us overcome every difficulty and challenge. In every difficult situation, we always aggravate our inner pain because of self-blame. Self-love is the starting point of healing. Learning to accept your own shortcomings and vulnerabilities is the first step out of the low tide. Everything in the world has cracks, and that's where the light shines in. You don't have to be perfect. You just need to accept yourself in the moment, and the light will come in through those cracks. When you can have compassion and tolerance for yourself, you will feel another gentle power of life, which can support you to find stability in adversity. No matter how the outside world changes, the real power comes from our inner stability and awareness. When we learn to go deep into our hearts, understand and accept our emotions, we can be like the sea, fearless of storms, and remain calm and firm. When the external dilemma is approaching, what really determines whether we can move forward is how we face the inner struggle and awareness. You, who are aware of the inner power, will be able to grasp the direction again. The first step of self-awareness is to learn to observe our emotions and accept them with a calm heart, whether it is joys or sorrows. Many times, when we encounter challenges or difficulties, we subconsciously want to escape or ignore those painful emotions. However, when we choose not to face them, these emotions will be hidden deep in our hearts like undercurrents and continue to affect our lives. Facing these emotions is not weakness, but a brave expression. Only when we can calmly face the inner shadow can we find the strength to get out of the predicament. Self-awareness is not only to observe the outside world, but also to return to our hearts and understand our true needs and desires. When we can give ourselves a moment of stillness in our busy life, we can hear the truest voice in our hearts. This awareness makes us learn that we are no longer influenced by the evaluation of the outside world, and no longer lost by the pain of the past. Inner peace does not come from controlling the external environment, but from our deep understanding of ourselves and the world. In the process of facing difficulties and low tides, we often feel vulnerable and even doubt our own value. However, Buddhist wisdom reminds us that accepting one's vulnerability is not a failure, but an important step to understand one's true state. When we can treat our own imperfections gently, we can also treat others with the same compassion. This power of self-acceptance can help us stand up again and find the strength deep in our hearts.